Welcome everyone, it's Rowdy, and it's time to look at some teams and ideas for this Tower Defense World event. I have not done any on this account yet. I've gone through almost all my sigils on my second account, so I do know what's in here. So let's take a quick look. Tier 1, purchased. 1 token of defense, couple sigils, eligible troops, which are going to be troops from Glacial Peaks. Tier 2 will give you 1 event troop, that's the Ire Stone Shatter, which is your tower killer. Just about every fight in here kind of turns out to be a tower fight. And you get 2 tokens of defense, and tier 3 you get 5 more, so you can upgrade your tower killer from epic to legendary, which gives you a 4-time multiplier when you're targeting the tower. There is only 1 tower per fight when that fight is available. And then tier 4 will get you a complete Medal of Defense, 160% skull and spell damage for all troops in the current event. So, what troops do we get to work with? Let's take a quick look. And we are stuck with nothing but blue troops from Glacial Peaks and blue weapons from Glacial Peaks. If you don't have Orb of Winter, which I would suggest you unlock that, which you get from Frost Mage. 250 wins with the Frost Mage class will unlock Orb of Winter, and that is an AoE weapon. This is not my final team, but it's good enough to get you through day 1, even if you bought through 4 tiers. And Frost Mage is basically the class you'll want to run anyways. And what does Orb of Winter do? Deals AoE damage boosted by frozen enemies. Ire Stone Shatter, which I've got up to legendary here, is basically your tower killer, and it does 4 times if it's legendary. Whatever your magic stat is here, that's going to be based on that. If the enemy dies, it creates 11 blue gems. It also does skull damage, but I don't think you want to put it in front. It doesn't have any skull reduction, and these troops scale up really quickly. Frost Feather is basically just another AoE, and if there's an ice storm, it curses all enemies. And Queen Mab, mana burn all enemies, 13 or more blue gems, gain an extra turn. The important thing is freeze a random enemy on 4 or 5 gem matches. She's probably going to be my first troop out, probably Tuesday or Wednesday. So looking at this, do you have Orb of Winter? If you don't, you're probably going to have to go with Ice Dagger. And I would put that farther down in your lineup. It doesn't do that much damage. Now let us look at some troops. And instead of pre-making teams for newer players and older players, it's kind of like a checklist with me. Borealis is probably going to be replacing Queen Mab later in the week, and I'm going to put Borealis in front, and I'm going to put my Orb of Winter second, and I'll probably put that third, and I'll probably leave the banner right where it is. The Borealis does reduce damage from skulls by 65%, and it also does do triple skull damage versus frozen enemies. Unfortunately, it does freeze all enemies, but it hits a random enemy, and the colors conflict. There are no good mana creators this week. Pardon me. So this is going to be my final lineup, I believe, and I'm probably not even going to be casting Borealis, because you're going to want be able to fill up your tower killer. Okay, if you don't have Borealis, well, you've got a few other options. Ice Golem, Glass Golem, they both do have a little bit of skull reduction. Ice Golem has 50, Glass Golem has 25, but it's really tough to make a good team. Okay, if you don't have Borealis and you don't have Orb of Winter, do you have Frostfeather? Yes, because it's an AoE. And you could also throw in Frost Archer then, because it does start with 75%, and if you've bought at least your first 2 tiers, it'll be definitely full by the second round because of the Potion of Explosion and Enchantment. But you're definitely going to want to have at least a Tower Killer. And I don't think Scatty fits into any teams this week very well, even though it does have a constant Ice Storm. It just doesn't fit because there are enemies that are immune to Mana Burn. Void Portal, Blackfire Cannon, Lust, all immune to Mana Burn. And Deminaga, another troop you're going to run across, does have 25% Skull Reflex, so keep that in mind as well. Winter Knight may not be a bad choice as well. Wow, I can't click. It'll explode a mana gem, gain armor, boosted by blue gems destroyed, and gain barrier. And it does have 25% skull reduction. But I think this is probably going to be the best team long term. So this was a little bit long, and I'm going to apologize for that, but thank you for watching. I hope it all works out for you. I'll post the team code for this, and I will post the team code for my starting team, and I might post a couple other codes of some low to mid-tier teams that someone might want to try out. So everyone have a good day, and thanks for watching.